So today I am doing some animal spots, and I'm starting out with this one because it's been a little bit since I did any. This guy's only getting the black, and this guy's getting like an ombre one, so that's going to be a challenge. I found my brushes. I think we're gonna just try our best and go from there. This is acrylic paint and Mod Podge mixed up so that it's one less step, and all we're gonna do is start working. I'm only doing the patterns in the gold area because the decal is going up top. So all we're gonna do is we're going to just start making organic shapes. You just go in, and I would say after you have like a few that are done, that you're going to want to add your glitter, just because you don't want it to set up on you. Looks like a smiley, kind of. Okay, so before we get too far into this, go to the black that I'm using today is from Fairytale glitters. It is called Black Diamonds. It's kind of like that nice charcoal metallic, so that when you get it on there, you're not going to have to question if it's going to look like tar once you get your epoxy on. So we're just going to keep working the space. I actually don't like this brush as far as how it's leaving marks, so we're going to go with the smaller one and see how she does. This will give me the chance to be able to work tinier and fill in some little areas as we go. And then you just blow it off so you can see where you're at. And we just keep working the whole space. I'm going to time lapse this from here. So at this point, I have finished all my spots, and I think it looks all right, but we have some glitter here that needs to be cleaned up, and I usually take like a chip brush, one of the cheap hardware ones like this, and use that to brush off the excess glitter. Sometimes it gets up in the white area. I'm going to go ahead and let the Mod Podge dry, and then I will clear coat it with clear spray paint so that it doesn't move when I epoxy it. Okay, so I'm trying to work on this, figure out how to do the ombre thing. I think I'm going to be using this. It's like a holographic pinkish color. It kind of goes along with what I got going on the bottom already. And then this top, I guess I'll try and mix these two. This is kind of like an eco glitter. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. But what I'm going to be doing up top here is I have my Mod Podge and rose gold color. Apparently it had some orange in there. And I'm going to have to mix up some acrylic and Mod Podge for the white once I have that situated. So you just pretty much guesstimate, do half and half. Let's see if this white's okay. Seems good enough. And I'm just going to use one of my silicone brushes to mix. And then, just so I always know what I'm working with, I do this layer on the top so that when it dries, it will dry with the white, and I will know that it's not just plain Mod Podge. So, set that to the side, and I'm gonna get started. Okay, so the first step is going to be to do little almond shapes in your pink color. So I'm going to go ahead and do some little color areas. And when I say almond, that's kind of what I'm talking about. It's literally like, almost looks like a little fingerprint. But you're just creating a color area that you're gonna then spot around. So you don't want them to be uniform, and you don't want them to be too close, because you want to be able to add your black spots to it. And then once I'm getting off of this white area, I'm gonna probably ombre it a little bit more, like in this section maybe. I'm not sure. We'll see how this goes. So then that's what that's looking like. We're gonna carry on. I think I'm just gonna do the higher up ones on account of trying to lighten them as I go down. So I'm gonna keep going around, and then we're gonna shift the color a little bit. Okay, so there's that part. All right, so what I've done now is I have mixed my glitter. I did a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. So it's turned out to be like this. I also mixed a little bit of my white Mod Podge and my rose color, and that's where we're at. We're gonna go ahead and do some little blobs of this color. And see how that turns out. I am gonna go over this one with it. This since I got a little low with some of these pink ones. Now we have the pure pink, the mixed pink, and then we're going to do a little bit lighter, and then we're going to switch over to the white. To make it lighter, I am going to add in a little more of this opal, because it doesn't fly as quickly as this like mica, eco, glitter, whatever you want to call it. But it's kind of not lightening up as much as I want. So we'll do that. And then the other thing that you can do to lighten it up more is to take more of your white and add it into your mix. So you lighten your glitter, lighten your Mod Podge, and keep moving. Okay, so now we're gonna do this. Okay. And now I'm gonna go down here in the pink and add in my white spots, and then we'll come back to all the little black stuff that goes around them. So I have my eco glitter and my opal mixed, and I have my Mod Podge, and we're just gonna continue these blobbies down here. That one kind of went extreme, so maybe I'll go back over these because they're a little bright. Okay, so now we are back to the black, and I'm not really sure what's going on here. We'll figure that out then. I might have to just do clear Mod Podge over it and see how it works once it's dry. But for right now, I'm going to be starting back up here at the top and adding in the black Mod Podge with the Fairytale glitter black diamonds, and hopefully it will look good when I'm done. So here we go. This is what it's looking like currently. I had started adding little tinier details here at the top, and I'm going to go through and continue to add those now that I'm done doing the spots around my colors. Okay. Okay, so here we are. Everything just needs to dry, and then I need to take one of these over it, get the excess off, and then clear spray it, and then she'll be ready for epoxy again. Okay, so I wanted to see if I could do this again, but challenge myself more. I did this one, so far as the ombre spots. And what I'm going to be doing is something similar with this, only it's going to be white in the center going out to like the rose gold type color. So let's see how that goes.
What it is. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church.